Thank you for your generosity.
So, I like Death Stranding. I know, bold statement. Death Stranding has you run, climb, and tumble your way through desolate environments, also known as America. This game is complex, involving many themes of connections, love, fatherhood, existential dread, and the meticulous work of Amazon food delivery men. Made by creative genius Hideo Kojima.
I'm back!
You can't tell I love Metal Gear, but too much for my own good. This game is weird. Why? Well, for starters, you have babies that can see eldritch horrors from beyond the grave, weirdly named characters, and average London weather that ages you. This game has held me in a chokehold twice, but I can see why some others would enjoy the gameplay of delivering cargo upon other things. The game starts after an amazing cinematic that sets up the feeling of the world. After the lengthy cutscene, was shown the desolate and transformed landscape of what once was America. Our main character, Sam Porter Bridges, played by Norman Reedus' funny zombie man, is desperately trying to escape the oncoming timefall on his futuristic Akira bike. Sam almost commits vehicular manslaughter and collects his remaining Amazon packages to wait out the storm in a nearby cave. The game introduces the threat of timefall and the basic mechanics of picking up cargo, which you'll be doing a lot of, so get used to it. Sam decides to wait out the rain to avoid turning into Joe Biden, and we're shown our first glimpse of the main enemies called Beach Things. Just then we're also introduced to Stranger Danger, Fragile, who's played by Leia Seydoux. Just don't be a boldy and you'll be fine. Fragile's an interesting character who continuously offers you fleshy snacks. We decline her offer to unionize, and the game hits you with one of the first of many cinematic moments.
Don't be so serious.
After we arrive at our destination, we're greeted by Mama, who makes a cheeky little reference
What took you so long?
before telling us there's an assignment ready. Just then, Eagle from Corpse Disposal shows up and tells us the body he has is about to cause a void out, which is really bad. Sam decides that we have to skedaddle.
Don't hurry, this place is a crater.
And Eagle shows us his BB. BBs are used to see BTs, and we'll need one since we're encroaching to heavy BT territory. Eagle does some exposition dump, which all comes down to humanity is fucked, and the worlds of life and death are bleeding into one another. After our little recap, our driver loses control of the vehicle and we crash smack dab into a BT field. Sam regains his consciousness and checks on the corpse that now has face paint on it for some reason. Eagle helps to pry the driver out from under the vehicle and then notices that
They're here.
the driver's screams attract the wrong ectoplasmy attention, and we all manage to narrowly avoid being detected by BT. The situation turns sour, and the corpse we were transporting starts listening to fentanyl before sinking into the tar, becoming a BT right in front of us. The BT doesn't appreciate Sam's strawberry jam and sets upon the driver instead. More BTs pop in to say hello, and the driver starts having a relaxing tar bath. Igor shows the driver his gun before his death like the true patriot he is, and even gives him a live demonstration. A strange man appears and causes the BTs in the area to call their big brother. Igor chucks us his BB before attempting to take his own life. His attempt is swatted by the large BT and it starts abducting him. Undeterred, Igor starts Londoning himself before being consumed by the large BT. The influx of life over death creates an instability called a void out, which destroys the immediate area, and Sam awakens on the beach. Sam comforts a baby before it vanishes like his wife did, and we meet Amelie, who goes for a swim in high heels. Sam sinks his way into the River of Souls before repatriating, respawning, back into the world of the living. Whilst coming back to, we get a vision from someone who calls himself Daddy. This better not be what I think it is. Sam looks over at the Void Out crater and thinks now is a good time to become all vague and foreboding, whilst the rest of us are still recovering from the absolute insanity we just witnessed.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
So, that was a lot, right? This game kind of just hits you with this constant barrage of imagery and terms. Like I said earlier, get used to it, because this is just the introduction to the game. We've only experienced the death of Death Stranding so far. Sam wakes up again for the 600th time, and he's been cuffed to the bed frame. Oh god, it's one of those rooms.
Oh, you're awake.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
The living.
Okay, you look like Santa.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course.
Pacific Rim guy.
To the
So this is Dead Man, one of the more quirky characters in this game.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clinging woman in a cave.
No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you.
Didn't mean to grab you so hard.
Need you to bring the president some morphine.
Come on, you got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
We get sent on our way to deliver the morphine to the president, and Dead Man shows us how to use Google Maps. Once at the isolation ward, we go inside to meet up with the real Dead Man, who tells us that the president is waiting for us, and we're introduced to Die Hardman.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years?
No, the names don't become less weird, trust me. The first female president, Bridget Strand, aka our mother, tries to convince us to help Bridges, which boils down to, help us? Nuh-uh. Pretty please? Not happening. It's my dying wish. Okay, fine. Yay! America cannot know that the last president is dead, so Dead Man has a brilliant idea of making her son deliver her body to the incinerator himself, right after witnessing her death. Yay, trauma.
Time's running out.
Oh god, I can still hear her. Bridget's corpse starts talking to us, and we decide now is a good time to mosey onto the incinerator, very quickly. The game teaches us how to balance ourselves when transporting heavy cargo by using our dead mother's corpse as a tutorial. Kojima, everyone. Oh great, now the music's starting again. After our climb up, we finally make it to the incinerator.
So that's the place.
We burn Bridget's body, and then we get another order to burn some other cargo.
Burn the other cargo while you're there.
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
Why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director
Sam
approved
argues
the order.
against disposing the BB, but we're interrupted by BTs breaking into the structure.
Sam, do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them. Closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam decides he needs to move and comes up with a
I
plan.
got an idea.
We connect to the BB.
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
Our only option is to cut through them, and the game gives us a tutorial on how to approach BTs. We can't hurt them, so our only option is to sneak past them. We get spotted and are swiftly set upon by the BTs. We escape with our lives, and the timefall passes. Sam drinks some of these Monster Energy TM energy drinks, and the music starts up again. We make it back in one piece and see that the Pride Parade is over. We have a touching moment with BB, and Deadman tells us to take a shower.
Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
What the hell you talking about? She's dead.
So even though we burned Bridget's body, apparently there's a new president to take her place. We decide to chug a monster and rip a few toenails off before having a shower.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Is it anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
This
Sam
is the
enters
face
and
of our
Deadman
new hope.
spouts more propaganda before
Our
introducing
new
Armelo.
America.
Homily.
Homo demons.
Deadman reveals who
Militant
attacked us
separatist
before the
group.
Void Out.
They run Edge Knot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
We rest up in our room and we get a call from Mama.
Hey there. Believe we've met? I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Sam, Hartman here. I should add that these showers have another function. The collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to corellium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
Don't wink at me.
In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Chiral Communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
After the montage, we ascend into the distribution center where Die Hardman gives us our first real order. Yes, the gameplay actually starts now. Sam is given some useful equipment that will help him navigate the dynamic terrain in the form of ladders and climbing anchors. Our first delivery is to the way station nearby, and in order to get around the hill, we use the ladders and ropes given to us. We make it to the way station and connect it to the chiral network. Die Hardman explains that our objective is to connect every facility in the area to the network in order to progress. Sam accepts an order to deliver some more cargo to the next way station. But, on our way we encounter another enemy type called mules, who are after any cargo we carry.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Obviously not very welcoming. The mules get scared off by the imminent timefall. We continue on. But not for long, since shortly after, BTs materialize and obstruct our path. Our BB has a panic attack and we deliver the required cargo.
There. The update is in progress. Right now the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring
Sorry, my BB
settings
needed a
based
firmware
on the
update.
latest data.
We complete a small order to collect some crystals for our spiritual necklace, and receive an order to steal back some cargo from a nearby mule camp. Sam introduces himself and successfully steals back the cargo. The game teaches us how to make our own structures, and the really cool part about Death Stranding is that while you can't directly see or interact with other players, you can use their structures. They rarely come in handy and boost your efficiency in delivering cargo. We managed to repair the bike outside, and now we have access to one of the starting vehicles, which will make our life a whole lot easier. At least until you run out of battery. Our blood has been researched and implemented into a grenade that can harm BTs called a hematic grenade.
This is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades.
We get tasked to deliver to the final station, and we experience another cinematic moment. We meet Igor's brother and we break him the bad news.
Where'd you get that? That little guy. Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it? Yeah, I can't really say. But the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from corpse disposal.
My little brother.
Sam connects the station to the network and heads inside to rest. We head outside into the harbor and the weather suddenly changes. We come face to face with the terrorist leader, Higgs.
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unbowed. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Enter the first boss of the game.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it'd only take a single wardown to total Fort Knot City. One BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
After a long battle, we destroy the large BT.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
Be proud, my friend. Amelie's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready.
Snack?
Oh great, yeah. We head further west, and we have a talk with Fragile on the way. Sam is exhausted, so he falls asleep, and Amelie speaks to us.
Come and find me.